Okay, so this is all 8 rowing in the new school boat. Just going to let it run at normal speed here for a while. Now you guys had pretty decent set in this boat, and that's very good. And I think it comes from the fact that you all go out of the bow relatively together. One thing I'll comment on right here is Chris Bliss. I almost think that you're too far back. You've kind of let go of your lower back there, and you're way too far leaned back. So if you look at Lisa or you look at Danny, they've probably got a better angle, right? They're not completely laid back the way that you are. So I might want to work on not letting go of that low back so much, but trying to sit up a little bit taller at the finish. It'll help you get out of the bow a little bit quicker. You see how everyone's already kind of starting to transition forward and you're still back here behind your hips? I think it's because you've got such a far distance to cover because you're going way too far back. So in the future, again, try not to lay so far back. It'll help you get out a little bit early. Another thing that we're going to watch again throughout this video while we're doing it again is this nice early roll up from Peter, and really trying to follow it all the way down the boat with an early roll up, being nice and consistent. Everything else I've already told you, mentioned to you in the earlier tapes. I also want you to watch for those things and see how you as an individual are affecting the boat, right? So every once in a while, Danny, watching the dip of your hands, right? Every once in a while, Nora, watching the dip of your hands, your blade sky up, miss water. Denise, watching that quick flip catch that you're doing at the top of the catch instead of a nice gradual early roll up. Right, so again, coming through, let's get us past the bridges. Go back into regular motion here. Okay. So coming up together, looks really nice. Again, you can see these two already completely squared their blades in the stern pair, right? And everyone below is really still not squared at all. Most of you haven't even begun to feather those blades. So that's really something we want to start focusing on, is when that early roll up should happen, and really helping us get a little bit more of an effective catch. Another thing I want us to look at is oar height in the water. We'll look at this when we're looking a little more head on, but you can see as some of you guys are really, really burying those blades in the water, right? Look how deep they are, how high your hands are, right? When we think about our handle height, we want to be bra strap to belly button. We should never be pulling in to, our armpits or the shoulder blade of the person in front of us. Right, catch timing on that one, pretty darn good. We're all pulling back again. Chris, look at that massive layback. So I would take that out just a little bit. Coming out, down, hands down and away. Right, again, really wanting to focus on early body swing. We're moving our legs up and not all of our bodies are over. We'll do a little more 50-90 drills to try to get in and lock down on that. But everybody's just kind of focusing on your individual things here, watching for those early roll-ups, the dipping of the hands down at the catch if you're a dipper. Right, in all though, this boat had pretty good movement up together. Just going to let it play regular speed here. Lengthening out into that catch as we increase that stroke rating, making sure we're not lunging and pulling a little more with our back. Here, Krista, I really just want you to look at yourself, row these last couple strokes, really opening the back up pretty early, not letting the legs do as much work as you should here at those higher pressure pieces here. So instead, I really want you to be more legs at the higher pressure instead of really using and torquing that back. Okay, that's it.